Hey, what's going on, Battle Tactic fans? So this is Ken at battletactics.tv. You can follow us on Twitter at battletacticstv. So check out our Facebook page. We got a bunch of videos out there. We got a bunch of tutorials. Twice a week I post something out there that what we're doing in the community for Dust Tactics and Dust Warfare. So check it out, battletactics.tv. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm packing things up here in our war room down here at Battle Tactics TV, and I thought, man, why not just do a video of like a day in the life of a Wargamer? Because tomorrow I'm going to take a trip up to Milwaukee. It's about an hour and a half from here. I'm going to try to shoot some video on the road trip up. It's actually just me going. There's about 6 of us that play down here in our local area, play Dust Tactics, and now we're rolling out Dust Warfare. But we've been, talking to the guys up in Milwaukee, an hour and a half away. Missed them at Adepticon last weekend, or 2 weekends ago. So we're going to take a road trip up there and just kind of, see how they play the game and try to get, expand from your local community. So I highly encourage that. If you know any other groups in your area, connect with them and expand out, because you might get different rules, you might you see how other people play and just expand on your gameplay. So I thought I would give you just a quick little shot of packing up, the cases I use to pack up. We randomly go between people's houses, between the game store, and so I'll show you the cases that I got, how we break things down and kind of put it in there. So this will be a quick video, but as I go through, I'll have some parts where tomorrow when I'm up in Milwaukee, try to shoot some up there and just give you guys the kind of heads up how the gaming community is for the Dust Tactics and Dust Warfare. Alright, so here's kind of a shot of the Battle Tactics war room right now. It's pretty destroyed. I've seen some of my other videos. Usually everything's set up all nice and pristine. We've been pretty much battling it out the last couple weekends down here, and tore down the board. Tore down some of the Dust Warfare stuff, just kind of packing that up, and everything's kind of sitting out and around. So let me show you the case that I actually use. I actually use the Tabewar case. You probably see me when I unpacked it if you follow us again on our Facebook page, battletactics.tv. Here's the case. It's the Tabewar case. I'll show you what it can hold. Show you what I got laid out here. But I got the allies on 2 trays and the Axis on 2 trays. All set up for my Dust Warfare book, and yes, this is the book on the iPad, all searchable. And I own 2 copies of the book, so that is legitimate. Here is the rule book for Dust Warfare. And I got this at Adepticon a couple weekends ago, and had Mac, one of the co-creators, autograph it for me, which is pretty nice. And we played a few games. I'm going to go through, once I get familiar with it, instead of just throwing out a review like a lot of people are, I'm going to play a little bit more and then give my review on it. I really like it. It's a great upgrade from Dust Tactics. And being new to the Tabewar, or not Tabewar, but table gaming, it's Dust Tactics was a good gateway drug basically into it, and Dust Warfare is just gonna expand upon that. So here's my cases. I basically have 3 cases here. The Tabewar case again comes in these trays. Now the troops are on these individual trays here. Everything's magnetized. You see I haven't painted some, and some are still like white, haven't got all the details and stuff. All the Axis on here. What can you carry on one of these trays? So let's go through the allies. I got the Recon Boys, basically, Hellboys, Tank Killers. Yeah, I don't have all their names memorized, but basically all the core set. Troops there. We got the Red Devils with Action Jackson, not painted here. We got the NCO squad back here. Tank Busters, Oz with the Grim Reapers. I've got a set of snipers back there. I got the Rhino with the hammers all fit in. So you can see these are armor 3s. These are all armor 3s all on one tray. And again, pick these up and show you how they set up. Everything's magnetized on here. You can see how they fit. Everything kind of fits in there good. Nothing's going anywhere. So you could travel good with these, and you can display them good too. I haven't painted the metal part yet, which I was probably going to use the magnetic paint over that. So I get, you know, my armor 2s here, my armor 3s here, and then my special, like the command squad, the boss. You got the heroes, so another set of snipers, another set of a set of observers, and another set of observers. So this doesn't really, you know, fit in that row, but a set of observers. All the heroes, Bazooka Joe, Chef, Dixie, I think her name is, I forget. Let's see, the priest, and what the heck was his name, One-Eyed Johnny or whatever. And here's the Hellboys. So that's every ally unit plus another set of observers and another set of snipers. So really there's 4 spots there. If a new unit comes out, I can fit them on there. But every unit, all the hero packs, all the heroes, all the NCL groups, all the command squads, everything fits within these trays. So that's this one tray at Tabewar, fits all that. Okay, now for the walkers. So basically how I had the walkers set up again, this is magnetized paint on here. I haven't magnetized the bases yet, but really I've tried it with the guys here, and it sticks a little bit, but not near as good as what it does on here. So you can see that sticks really good. But so I might come up and like rivet. This is basically an insert. I'll show you here. It's just a plastic insert that goes in instead of these trays, and I painted the magnetized paint on top of it, and it kind of gives it some gription so they don't, you know, move around. But what I'm fitting on here, as you can see, I got, you know, I could have hot dog, pounder if I wanted to. I take all the guns off. I got Recon Mickey here. I got 2 more that could be 2 Steel Rains. There's the Steel Rain on turrets. You know, I got Honey and the other Light Walker, and then I have Odo sitting here, just have him on this tray. So as you can see, you could fit 10 walkers on one tray. And I'll take them off the other one and show you the inserts. And then I put the 2 heavies for the allies down the bottom here, and they're just sitting in there. They don't move around too much because they're big. And I'll put everything in this tray to show you. So here's the axis. So laser grenaders, you know, recon grenaders. Let this camera focus in here. Strompeneers, all the armor 2s on one tray. And I'm using a flip cam, so it usually takes a little while to focus in, but you get the gist of it. I'm not going through the menus to show you, but here's the armor 3s. You got Laura with the heavy recon grenaders. Got the flat grenaders in the back. Grenader X. You know, some of these aren't painted yet, but all the zombies. Marcus and the gorillas. So yeah, we've got started on those guys' bases. Heavy laser grenaders. So again, all the armor 3s fit on here. And then my specialty groups here, so command squads all the way through. You can fit 5 and 4 across. All the heroes, Stefan, Totemeister. You can see Angela, so everybody's in there. And then again, I got snipers, observers, which is the biobockers, whatever. Set of observers and another set of snipers. You know, Dust Tactics, you like to load up your moves, so you know, having doubles of these kind of help you out. Those are some different tips for you guys. But and then here's for the Axis walkers what I have on here. So I got 3 mediums. See Lothar there, and then what's nice is, you know, all these arms are magnetized, so you know, I can just take them off, put them on. You don't have to worry about them breaking or anything. And then the 2 light walkers, Heinrich and Hans, and then the 2 heavies for the axis. And that's kind of how I lay out that board. Now let me show you how everything kind of tucks away here inside the case. And it actually, everything fits in the case. So that's all the Axis, all the ally units that you can get, and double snipers and double observers. And then you can see all the walkers I got there. So basically top shelf, I set in heavy walkers. Now you might notice if I put these in crooked, because it's kind of hard to line up the shells sometimes when you're not looking straight in there. And I actually can go up 1. Straight. And then this lid flips down on top like that, so see, everybody's in there. Now this is where I'm saying, traveling wise, this is with this paint that I have on this plastic here, it does stick pretty good, but there's nothing holding it there, so I don't have anything in place yet holding these. I've driven around for the last 3 months, haven't broken a model. They stay in there pretty good, and they're packed in there tight enough where they just hit the plexiglass in the front. Usually I do take off like these arms right here because there's no reason to have them, and I just stick them on the board because they're magnetized, so they just stick on the board there. And then, you know, I grab my Axis tray, so the Axis armies are all together. Look straight. Grab my ally tray. That's a little crooked. And it might be crooked all the way through. It's kind of hard to put these trays in here one at a time because sometimes they just don't want to line up. So let me back this out and do it again real quick here. Go down one on this side. Of course, you guys are probably getting a better angle than what I am. Alright, that looks straight. And they just slide in. You know, there's nothing keeping them in there that's too tight. And you can see, come ahead and put the ally walkers in. Now check that out. So that's 2 full armies and 1 case right here. Not only that, it's a great display case. You know, again, this comes up, you can display whatever your really nice painted ones. Like if all mine were painted like this, I'd display them all up there. And everything fits in, and everything can travel this way. It's got nice locks on it, nice hard locks. Put down, and then here's the front cover for it. This latches on. Swings around. Again, nice latches. It's all a plastic hard case. And on top here you have, you know, your lot code like you would have on your regular suitcase. Then I take all the pieces, try to keep all the pieces in this this little tackle box. So I got all the 50 cals. I actually got an extra set of you know, zombies in here that aren't painted, just in case you want to roll the 2 zombies. You know, I got some of the model stuff, like this is Ryu's guns for the Axis, so some of the model things, so you can have some of the dust model ores. And I have, you know, 2 sets of heavies, so keep all that together. You just put that in my bag. Now what I'll do is I'll kind of roll, so, you know, you Dust Warfare fans, that's a great display case, a great, you know, carrying case as well. Handle on top, and we just go with it now, you know. So that's the case. 2 full armies in there. Yes, that is a unwrapped box of core set. The 1,000, when I get 1,000 people follow me on Facebook, I plan on giving that out to a random follower. So follow us again on battletactics.tv. That could be yours. That table's cleared up. Now let me show you this over here. So here is basically my Dust Tactics case. So all the cards, you can buy this case at what's it? It's sorry, I'll post it up there, but it's the tool where you can get cheap tools. I think it's called Northern Tools or something like that. I'll post it up there. It's like $20 for this case. It actually comes with a pluck and pull foam in this side, and you know, it comes with these custom like storage things that you kind of slide in. So all the cards are here. These are actually the model cards that I got, so Barking Dog and all those, and the kind of leftover cards. And I keep all my cards in. These are actually magnetic, you know, like photo frames. But I keep my cards in there for card protectors. But since my guys are also card, I can use them as like trays to carry them from the table. Got all the walls for Dust Tactics in there, and then I also have the tokens. If you saw my other video, tokens I created for Dust Warfare. Got my dice in here. I got my bases. If you've seen, my guys are magnetized. I put them on these little magnetized bases, so when you're playing Dust Tactics, you can just move them around. That's for like 5 troops. Got some washers in here for like snipers and a hero for like 3 or 4 troops to stick them on. You know, whiteboard markers for the cards. What's nice is behind here I can keep Dust Tactics or Dust Warfare books, rule books, the scorecards printed out, or the weapon lines printed out, and all my kind of cheat sheets in there. Here's all the rule books for Dust Tactics and all the expansion books. So everything's kept in this one case. Let me kind of close it up here. So one case, all Dust Tactics game pieces, and some of the Dust Warfare rulebooks and tokens. So that all closes up. Again, but it's made out of the same material actually as the Dust Tactics, and I wish I could remember the name of that tool place, but I'm sure you guys know it's relative. Or Harbor Freight, that's what it is. Harbor Freight Tools. You get that for $21 over there. Here's another case. Now what I have in here is 2 buildings. So if you look at the Cerberus or Cerberus expansion, it comes with the building. I have 2 of them in here. I kept the 2 floors put together with my painting one, and kind of broke down the 3rd floor. Got that in here, and then I have another one that's unpainted, and I just kind of kept in piece, you know, 2 strips easy put together, and then left over little pieces for the 3rd floor. So 2 full buildings, Dust Tactic buildings, and the floors all fit in here. So that's really nice for Dust Warfare, because I can actually take, you know, like we could have 4 one-story buildings. We could have, you know, actually with 3 you could have 6 one-story buildings. You could have 2 two-story buildings and 2 one-story buildings. So a lot of flexibility all in one case that I could take with me. So boom, I got my Dust Tactics there. I got my building for Dust Tactics, and I also have buildings for Dust Warfare. So now, you know, if you're going to a convention or something, you obviously have to carry all this in if you're by yourself, so what I basically got was a luggage rack to put everything on. That's pretty much it. That's my cases. That's you know, this is the beginning of the road trip up to you know, play against the Milwaukee guys and see how I can hold my own up there or not. And I will try to again shoot some more video on the way. If I don't get some, I'll just tell you guys how it ends, and wish me luck. But again, please follow us, battletactics.tv, or at Twitter @battletacticstv. Thanks guys, have a good one.